reduction in home values. So another factor that really has kind of been taken off the plate a little bit over the past few months. Buyer confidence, I would say, is a huge concern, and we're hoping with our price protection that will give buyers the confidence to be able to move forward and consider a purchase. And global economic factors, again, Benjamin had a lot of talk about tariffs and all kinds of forces that are affecting our market. You know, the noise has quieted a little bit since sort of last year where it was very, very relevant. So that is another thing that has improved a little bit in the short term. Notice you'll see all my X's are somewhat see-through, because really any of this could change at any moment in time. But I really do feel as we move into 2026, there is some opportunity and there's some pretty good deals out there. Buyer confidence is always the big question mark. And like I said, we're hoping to solve that. So we're really stuck with current home values. And you all know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not going to sell my house for that. Are you crazy? Do you know what I paid for my house? I'm sure you guys hear this all the time from your clients. I was trying to sell my own house this fall. I hired myself. I really annoyed myself, so much so that I fired myself and terminated the listing. Because I too couldn't get my head around the value in today's market. I tell you this because it's hard for sellers to accept a loss. It was hard for me, I couldn't do it. But the reality is if they could see through and understand the opportunity, they might not be so apprehensive. How quickly we forget the struggles we had a few years ago with multiple offers and hundreds of thousands over asking, millions over asking, you know, the most crazy things that happened in the last few decades in the real estate market. But selling in a down market, you may sell for less, but you're also going to buy for less. There's much more inventory, more choice, less pressure for your customers to be able to spend the time and properly research and find the proper home for them. Fewer bidding wars, less and, you know, probably most importantly is there's a lot more negotiating power than there ever has been in the past several years. Overall, the purchase process is allowed to be and more long-term upside than buying at the top of the market. There's 3 key successes